All right, it's the Skyline Chili Crosstown Showdown presented by Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at a proud Mercy Health school. One of the few that still have natural grass. Make sure you get a shot of the grass, Mark. There we go. That's grass, not turf. All right, Reading, Taylor. Tonight, David Dransman, head coach of Taylor, Luke Cripe, head coach of Reading, and we got them together here because they're friends, right? So, Dave, I'll start with you. Do you admit to being Luke's friend?
Oh, 100%. Great guy.
Now, you guys coached together, right?
We did over at Oak Hills for a little bit.
All right, so Luke, now do you know tendencies here? Is that the deal? Do you know each other so well that neither one will surprise the other?
Oh yeah, we've got it all figured out.
Yeah.
No, Dave's a great coach. He does a great job, week to week with his guys, and there's always a wrinkle here and there. So, we're going to do the best that we can against a good team tonight.
So, Dave, let's talk about strategy tonight. I know you're expecting them to do nothing but throw the ball on every down, correct?
100%. That's what he's known for. I mean, when we were at Oak Hills, he said we should have thrown a lot more. So when he came, I was kind of shocked he's running the wing tee. Never talked about it when we were there together. He does a good job at sprinkling some things in too, though. The hand-to-hand got us a couple years ago. He always has a little bit of a trick up his sleeve that I know he's going to pull out at some point.
Well, let me ask you, I know last week a tough one against a really, really good Indian Hill team. It's one of those, how do you just say, forget about that, guys, we got another game Friday night?
You got to evaluate, see what guys are doing. Like I said, we've had a lot of young guys playing, so we got to figure out who the next guy's up and what can we do to keep moving forward.
Luke, you got the big first win last week. The week before you decided, we're going to go for two. It didn't work out. Your team seems to now have some momentum heading into the latter part of the season.
Yeah, what we tell our kids is, win or lose, the standard that we have in our program is the standard that we have. So, win or lose, the week prior, doesn't really mean anything unless you win the next week. So, it's always good to get that first win, but, that doesn't change, who we are and what we want to do, each week. So
I want to ask you both because last year you've won 7 games, 2 of the last 3 years. You're trying to build a consistent winner. You're coming off a 10-win season. I know both of you lost a lot of guys. That makes it tough, but how important is the latter part of this year to kind of keeping the momentum going for future as well?
Oh, it's huge. You want to end on a high note so you can direct that right into the off-season and all weight training. You want to have just a good feel overall. But, again, that's part of the whole consistency. Like Luke said, it's not about one game or a couple games here and there. If you build the culture, it stays and just keeps getting better every year.
How about for you, Luke?
It's the same thing that, Dave just said. You always want to end the year as strong as you possibly can and build momentum into your off-season and your weightlifting program and, make sure kids are still fired up. But, if things don't work out, our kids know that work's got to be done. If you want to be successful the next year, you better be in the weight room, you better be speed training, strength training, and getting ready for the next season.
All right, final question. You guys know each other, like each other. Tell me something maybe about the other guy that he wouldn't want told. You got something for me? You got to have something. Something.
Oh, man.
I know I put you on the spot there. It's all right. Something that, what about this guy? He once had hair? I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know if he nicked himself or not. It looks pretty fresh right now. It's not that he wouldn't want to told, but Luke loves fishing. He takes it so serious, though, that I don't know that I could spend an entire day fishing with Luke. If we were just to hang out at somebody else's boat, it'd be pretty cool. But, yeah, that might be the only thing.
Luke, what about Dave?
Well, I think, not that everybody knows this, but, Dave does have a fatal flaw. He's an Ohio State fan. So, we have to set that week aside and just be frenemies then. So
there you go. Well, good friends, but guys on the opposite sideline tonight. It's Reading Taylor. Kickoff 7 o'clock here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in the 7th week, already week 7 of the Skyline Chili Crosstown Showdown presented by Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.